The current pandemic has affected the entire world system for the past 8 months, and a lot of us have done little or no studying during this period. The accompanying negative psychological effect it created left a lot of people unwilling and unmotivated to work or study. Now a lot of us are returning to school. Achieving pre-pandemic study levels is difficult, yet it is easier to watch Netflix, check Facebook, and essentially do anything that distracts you from your scheduled study time. However, despite this lack of motivation, one can still achieve quality study efficiency, especially during the post-pandemic period, as exams are fast approaching. So, watch this video to the end and be rest assured, zero motivation won't be your problem. Let's go. Hi guys, you're welcome to Dental Storm. In this video, I shall give you 4 tips to ramp up your studying in the post-pandemic period, especially while you have no motivation. Frankly, emotions like being energized, having inspiration, as well as having motivation are important but may not be adequate to make you study. Therefore, you must produce a system that delivers the results and makes you study even with zero motivation. Let's start. First, appraise your current situation. You've just gotten back to school and back to studying, yet your study habits are not working for you. The lack of studying during the pandemic lockdown seems to have erased all your good energy. However, you really need to fix it. Why not objectively examine your study habits and systems so that you can develop as well as carry out effective optimization for better results? Appraise your current state by using either a journal or a phone app. I prefer using a journal. Write all your activities of the day by the hour. This will ensure you keep track of what exactly you're doing, help you remain more mindful and aware of things happening around you. Monitoring the trend of events after a week will now give you an honest overview of what your study habits are and what you need to do to change it. Second, start small. Start small, you ask, how? Well, I mean that in all ramifications. For instance, while studying, start small. Cut down your activities into several slices. Instead of reading the whole chapter of a textbook at a go, read it page by page, spreading it over time till the chapter is complete. Don't only start small on your activities, start small with your time commitments. Instead of studying for 2 straight hours, why not break them down into smaller segments, let's say 25 minutes per study session with breaks in between. This is somewhat similar to the Pomodoro technique I described in my video, How to Study Smarter, Not Harder. Please check it out to get more insight. In addition, you could start with smaller and easier tasks earlier in your study program in order to build momentum towards the more difficult and larger tasks. Another aspect in which it will be advisable to start small is in your expectations. Keep them low, at least initially. This would keep you grounded as your study sessions graduate to every higher level. Definitely that will give you something to celebrate about. Now this is the part where I ask you to subscribe to my channel, click the thumbs up button, share the video and leave a comment in the comment section below. Number 3, add flavor to your study process. Are you usually bored with your study material or just totally not interested in reading? Why not change gears and switch things up a little? You could do this in 3 simple ways. Firstly, you could vary the subjects per study session. By this I mean studying a different subject or course every time you start a new study session. You could also vary the method of studying from using the Pomodoro technique to trying out the Feynman technique or even switching to the 80-20 rule or the Pareto principle. I highlighted all these techniques in my video, How to Study Smarter, Not Harder. Another way to add flavor is by rewarding yourself at the conclusion of every study session. The reward system could involve break time or allowing yourself to be subject to distractions you would usually try to prevent. This could include sleeping, watching a film, or simply watching Dental Stone. The third way you could add flavor to your study process is by including something out of the norm. A change of routine, such as using a new study location or including physical exercise in your study plan, is a great way to ramp up your studying in the post-pandemic period. The fourth and final tip most certainly requires zero motivation, and that is use peer pressure. In this case, all you have to do is locate a group of friends who are actively studying and stay there with them. It's as simple as that. Following their study habits and participating in the active study techniques would set you on your way to achieving exam success in the post-pandemic period. So, today we've discussed 4 tips to enhance post-pandemic studying with zero motivation. These tips are: appraise your current situation, start small, add flavor to your study process, and use peer pressure. Please apply these tips and experience life-changing results.